sneaky feelings, sneaky feelings. You can't let those kind of feelings show. I like to get right through the way I feel for you, but I still got a long way to go.
Ian, let's go back to Africa. Was that?
Yeah, this is what's called the sting, musical sting.
Can I get that again?
So it's like you say Africa and just you get that right back at you.
Okay.
Well, you were bloody. Oh man, this was weird. These works are getting wet, real wet.
Yep. Dripping wet. Man, that's gross.
I know.
You think blood smells?
That smells awful.
Really?
It's the most amount of blood you've ever been around.
Like a nosebleed, and it's like in my nose, so it's usually hard to smell.
Imagine like a dozen people having nosebleeds around you. And actually, I don't need to go any more with that.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that either, because like you wouldn't.
Oh, I know.
You wouldn't be able to smell that because like.
Imagine all of those nosebleeds coming out of one person.
I can't smell a single nosebleed.
Really?
No.
Well, blood doesn't smell good. Let's just get down to that.
But like, all right, you're cooking up a steak. Blood comes out of the steak. It smells fine.
It's not blood.
That's not blood?
It's water mixed with hemoglobin.
Okay. The more you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you know how disgusting it was if your steak was all bloody? It'd go rancid really quickly too.
Huh.
Animals are drained of blood after they're slaughtered.
Okay. Man, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of silly when people are like, "Oh, you letting the blood out." I was like, "Well, I know some juices, but." You want to talk about cooking? You want to dive into that?
I want to talk about juices, but I don't want to talk about cooking.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite juice?
Like meat juices?
No,
or
just juice in general.
just juice in general. Probably good old orange pineapple, pretty tasty.
That's a good combo.
Or but like what is it, papaya, papaya.
Mm-hmm.
The G word.
Gremlins too.
Gremlin juice.
Second
Guava?
batch.
Is that it?
Guava.
No, guava's not a thing.
Guava's a thing.
It is.
Guava.
We didn't just combine two similar words that were like a fruits.
I think guava's a fruit.
Okay, so it's mango, guava, pineapple, I think.
I like orange juice with a bit of mango in it.
Good mango.
Orange juice and pineapple, that's a good combo too. Apple juice, great classic juice.
Classic, one of my top three.
Not a big fan of grape juice.
Ugh, it's very artificial tasting.
It's baby food. Nothing but 100% fresh carrot juice for Snake. So, once again, the rules of these naked missions. No weapons that we don't acquire in the field, no fultons, no companions other than our beautiful horse.
No Russians.
Who we love, no Russian.
Yours.
There's not a kiss horse button in this game, which I think...
What?
That's got a lot of like 9 out of 10 reviews, and most of them were specifically...
They brought up that issue.
Yeah, you can't kiss the horse.
You can kiss everything else in this game. Including, you can go around every night and kiss all of your men's right on their forehead. Kiss them goodnight.
Tuck them in.
One giant bed.
Good night, you princes of undisclosed location. Seychelles water. All right, we are gonna go get a boy. Snake's got a real boy habit in this one. Can't get enough.
He's kind of got addicted to it. He's gonna grow his army at this point.
Might as well face it, you're addicted to boys.
Boom, boom. Here's a pro tip for any artists in the future. If you have a serious, possibly crippling drug or substance abuse problem, don't record songs with the phrase addicted in them or songs about not wanting to go to rehab. Because like at some point you're gonna die, likely, and it's gonna be just the irony is gonna carry you in perpetuity.
Are you thinking of a recent example?
Well, Amy Winehouse.
I mean, it's not that recent.
Robert Palmer.
Who's that?
Might as
The
well
golf player?
just fake it. I'm addicted to coke.
Oh.
He died of a coke overdose.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Michael Hutchins wrote that song about, liking to choke himself. Which actually didn't happen. I guess that was a malicious rumor started by his ex after his death, which caught on.
Weird.
That may or may not be true. So, if any of our fans could fact check us.
Have any of the guys in Papa Roach cut their lives into pieces yet?
Cut their wives into pieces.
Their lives.
Their pies, I believe.
Cut my pie into pieces.
This is my cherry tort.
Yes.
Man, that's a stupid joke and it's old. What's going on here? How's our boy situation looking?
We got this lone boy up here. And
I'm trying to think of any artists who have ironically died lately. David Bowie?
No. He died a regular way. And I don't think he wrote any songs about it.
About never getting cancer.
Warren Zevon wrote a lot of songs about.
Oh, anybody says that, there was I'm pretty sure there was a million headlines written about how he was finally sleeping. Yeah, indeed.
I didn't like all the mythologizing right when Bowie died. Like, oh, he's gone back to his planet. He's not dead. He's gone back to outer space. It's like, no, that's a really weird thing to say about somebody whose family
People were
exists
saying that?
and is mourning for him.
That was a dozen characters ago for him.
I know. The thin white duke has gone back to the motherland. Fatherland? Which one's the one that the Nazis liked?
The fatherland.
Okay, yeah.
Russia believes in the motherland, I believe.
All right. Oh,
man, it's just
that's all right. We'll get him.
back to sleep.
Choke him out. The choke out is the longest way, I think, to keep him out, or the full strike combo. All right, our boy is somewhere in this. There he is.
He's the one with tights on.
Yeah, so you can see that these
Maybe
guys.
they're not tights. He might just be
No,
black.
he's
he's black.
He's just got the standard shorts.
I thought he had yoga pants on underneath them.
Under Armour. Time to lay down.
Speaking of, so you asked me about the Super Bowl earlier, right?
Yeah.
Because you're polite sometime. You like to ask me about things I know you don't care about. But there was something hilarious after the game. They're interviewing Cam Newton, and he was chomping on some sour grapes.
Really?
Yeah, he gave 1 and 2 word answers to the whole.
Oh, I thought you meant he was literally eating grapes during the interview, which I would have loved.
He was really pissed off and eating grapes that had clearly turned because he kept making a face while it was happening.
He's just snacking on a big crunchy apple.
It was fine, crunch. He's sponsored by some sort of the Oregon apples or something like that.
You wouldn't want to eat a lot of apples before a big sports game, probably, because they get knocked right out of you.
That's true. They tend to shake things up. There's a lot of fiber. This is the river of leaves analogy I've used before. You eat a lot of salad. It's just the storm comes and it just washes all the leaves down. And when that happens, the leaves just kind of pull everything with them. What's good? Are we doing okay here?
We're doing real bad.
A lot of people in this base, Pat.
A lot of people can kind of see me right now.
Why did everything say CIA?
What's the CIA?
Oh, see if
fuck.
lure him in here. Use your seductive voice. Is that part of your?
I can put on a nice bonnet and. All right, I'm gonna have to fucking kill this guy. Sorry. Alright, I wounded a guy. I got a gun. They're shooting right through this tent.
Yeah, that canvas is not doing much.
That's our boy. We can't kill him. He killed us. Fuck. Alright, let's try this again. So Cam Newton was upset about his Super Bowl loss.
Yes, and he gave very curt answers, and which by itself wouldn't be too bad, but Cam Newton spent a lot of time, particularly this year, cultivating this image of they call him Superman. Every time he scores a touchdown, he gives the ball to a kid and stuff like that. Yeah, and so people call it image suicide. He came out and just acted like a jerk. And sports fans are fickle. They'll turn you in a heartbeat.
Would you like call it a full-blown heel turn, or was he just in a bad mood?
Well, apparently he's known as being a sore loser. So it's not like it came out of nowhere. He won 15 games this year. There's 17 games. So, you know, it's very easy to be in a good mood all the time when you win 95% of the time. I don't think he's going to come back next year with, like, you know, a goatee, be evil Cam Newton all of a sudden. Instead of giving the balls to little kids, he, like, pretends to hand it to him and then just snatches it away. Real. Actually healing it up. Like, he cuts promos before games, dissing the city he's playing in.
He goes after their family members.
I didn't know there were so many fat losers here in Houston. All right, what's the plan of attack here, Pat? I mean, this place is crawling.
It is. I think that the smart thing would be to come back at nighttime when there are fewer people around.
Like maybe Snake just kind of takes a nap in the grass.
I'm not smart. So let's try this one more time in the daylight.
Can you remove that mounted gun and then, like, Rambo people?
I can't remove it, no. I could spin it around maybe, but that would take a while. I think I'm going to try to use this. So here's an ability that I have not used since we started, but I'm going to allow myself. It's the nod.
You can make your horse take a shit.
Yes. This, theoretically, should summon someone's attention so I can lure them away from the pack. And hopefully I can use that.
Hey, big boy. Oh? If only you had your cardboard box.
Bad.
Oh, shit.
Plot thickens, Ian.
Thick plottins.
Oh, balls and ass. No, I don't want him. Ian, I'm a bad spy. Alright, Ian, we're gonna give this one last shot. And then we're gonna have to come back at a later date.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Ian, they know.
Africa is a brutal country.
It's a continent, but it is certainly brutal.
I'm pretty sure actually it's a country. They speak African there. The currency is called Africanos.
Africa bucks.
Fuck it, I'm a hippo now.
Ian, Africa it's hard out here.
It's hard out here for a snake. Ugh, I don't even think about how disgusting that pool probably is. Probably have a candida swimming up your pee hole as we speak.
I'm gonna come back for this guy.
Pat, maybe cathartic if you have a weapons drop and then clean out the base right now. Oh, say, can you see? God, the freedom is sickening. These colors don't run.
Well, I think we're gonna have to call it for today. But we're gonna come back for that guy.
This one may take a little more of a methodical approach.
He will come to see things my way.
Yes, count your dead.
All right, well, that's it for this one, Ian, I think. Thank you once again for getting naked with me.
It's always a pleasure, Pat.